Turn and run away.
Round 1, fight!
Well, looks like the cast of mains I love went over pretty well. Okay, let's do a second round. Noticing the last list I did, I realized it was nothing but dudes there. It was a total dude fest. And here at the Goons Day Squad, we love to give hype action to the ladies in this household. And oh baby, the fight game has ass-kicking bombshells about in spades. The ladies on this list have something special about them, be it design, toolkit, hype factor, whatever the case may be. These ladies are memorable for me and for my skills. So, enough with the foreplay. Let's jump into it, shall we? Let's kick things off with a little controversy, as she's not as much as a main per se, but a character that I try to learn every time she's available, and God knows it's fucking hard.
Wow, talk about a threatening aura. You'll be just a toy if she gets her hands on you. Angel!
This is hands down the most controversial character to be on the roster of characters I played. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm good with her. Hell no, I'm not. But I'd be lying if I said she's not a fascinating character. Angel has a reputation of being the most rage-inducing character to be introduced in the SNK roster. Observe why. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this. Being the hardest character in an already intimidating game, air quotes, doesn't do her much favor in the grand scheme of things. But I can think of a reason or two why she's memorable. It could be her flow. It could be her rock references.
No mercy.
Or it could be
Time to style on him with a clean.
yeah, that'll do it.
Time to style on him with a clean. If you want to know how to win, this is the person to ask. Winner!
ドリップスター気取ってるけど、それにしては肩に力入りすぎじゃないかにゃ。
Now I know with certainty that this one is going to make people question things, but yes, she is indeed a lass. Eleanor Cleason, aka Leo, is one of my favorite Tekken characters from the Tekken 6 newcomer roster, second only to Miguel. And contrary to many people's belief, she is indeed a lady. Leo is a practitioner of one of my favorite fighting styles in all of martial arts, Baji Quan. As such, her strikes and her flow are the epitome of painful. Every elbow strike, every thrusting strike, every back strike, everything looks like it hurts. Leo is really technical of a character, and it's pretty cool to see Leo combos. She's high execution, high risk, high reward. The transition from bounding in 6 and tag 2 to the screw in 7 took a bit to get used to, like a month tops, but worth it to see her bring the pain in style and practicality. Big recommend to people. Go give her a try. A list of female badasses needs a rep from the franchise that was built on female badasses, and unlike the majority of people, I prefer my gals homegrown, baby.
Yeah! Showtime!
I love me a good grappler, and I really love me a Southern Belle. Combine the two, and you got a recipe for amazing destruction. Tina is known for her arsenal of chain throws and bombastic strikes. Her counters are some of the coolest looking, with my fave being the Irish Whip. But one of the main claims to fame of Tina is her copious, and I do mean copious, amounts of suplexes. Makes sense considering that she's usually seen with her not Hulk Hogan inspired dad, Bass Armstrong. While Tina's not one of the first gals you think of when you think of DOA, she is one of my favorites in the franchise. Hands down.
Nice fight, hun.
Try again in a few years.
Wait a fucking minute. Not gonna lie, I'm rather amazed at how a relatively recent character has captivated so many that I don't know what to say. Which is why I'm not gonna do it. Special guest, please take this.
So I got asked and invited by Rockaway to give my thoughts about Juri since she is on this list. So I'm just going to give just a totally unscripted word vomit about how I feel about Juri since I really like her. So my first Street Fighter game was Super Street Fighter 4 for Xbox 360. I got for Christmas. It was really nice. And one of the first characters that pops up for the roster for me, the one that stood out, was Juri. And she was a newcomer in that game and all. And, you know me, as you can tell from my design, I really like, I like goth characters. I like goth girls. They're nice, right? So I try out Juri, and her personality is fun. I like that she's just, like, sadistic and evil, kind of like a psycho. She is fun. She's also a baddie. She bad. But, like, not bad as in, like, gameplay-wise, because she is fun as hell to play as. All the spin kicks and projectiles, and her attitude is just all around just a blast to play as. But no, she is hot. I like that. She's got the hips, the abs. I like her style. I like her attitude, her personality. Woo! Can't get enough of it. And then when I played Street Fighter 5, even though she got nerfed a lot from what I've been told, I didn't really notice because I'm like not like, hey, as long as I'm having fun, it's what matters, right? Well, I'm playing Street Fighter 5 as her, and it's like she's so cool. She has like all these all these teleporting moves and whatnot, and her costumes are crazy. I love her rocker outfit, the vampire outfit, the demon outfit, the robot outfit, even just her new outfit, classic outfit. My favorite though is that M. Bison looking outfit that she has in 5. I love all of her outfits, even like the one in like Street Fighter 6, which by the way, really excited to play as her in Street Fighter 6. She looks amazing. She looks like she's gonna be a blast. I love that she has a motorcycle. It's so cool. But we're getting off topic. Her M. Bison outfit in 5 is just its peak. She's so smug. She's just out of her mind. She looks like she's about ready to like crush someone at any second, and like she's in bliss every time she fights. It is so fun. This is like, I gotta say, between Akuma and Juri, they've really peaked with those two Street Fighter characters. Those two, perfection. I love them so much. Man. So I'm glad Juri's just has stuck around since 4 all the way to 6, and I hope she's a mainstay. I want her to be at the same ranking as Chun-Li, because you're doing Street Fighter, you have to have Juri. You have to have Juri, you have to have Akuma. That's my philosophy here with Street Fighter, is you gotta have those two. They're classics. They're the best. They're the GOATs. They're the GOATs. Anyways, yeah, Juri's raw, and she's peak. I love her.
And thank you to Beelzebella for his wonderful, wonderful input. Next number. I should use more special guests when I do these things. Anyway, next order of business. You ever heard the saying, big things come in small packages?
Versus Xianghua.
Here I come!
Her graceful sword dance cuts through enemies.
Don't worry, Talam. Believe in yourself.
Few characters have gone through so many changes and still keep me locked into them as much as Talam does. Though I personally think her debut is her best rendition, she's not too bad in SC6. Talon's interesting in multiple ways for a game like Soul Calibur. Considering that it's a weapons-based fighter, the weapons are spacing tools by default. Talon, on the other hand, is rocking Tonfa, so she's essentially a hand-to-hand fighter. But having the reach disadvantage doesn't mean that she's out of the game. Having the Wind Charmer and Wind Salt movement options makes her an agile opponent to compensate for her weapon's weaknesses of range. Soul Calibur 6, she was given a new stance in the form of Wind Fury, which can lead to literal explosive follow-ups for massive damage. Small package, big headache. Yeah, that's Talon.
I dedicate this to the wind. Winds of the sky. Raise my dance. Blow away corruption. Wind, I thank you.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Blow away corruption. Wind, it's singing.
Congratulations.
Now, disregard what I said about me not understanding how people like Juri after so little games. Because, you know, someone is special when they only have 2 games to their name and they made it loud and proud in the top 5 of this list.
売られた喧嘩は買う主義でね。覚悟してくれよ。
Darlie Dagger burst onto the scene in Sam Show 2019, and as a fresh face, holy damn did she leave a lasting impact. She's a carpenter who sails the high seas, which inevitably led to her getting mislabeled as a pirate. And if you have the audacity to call her one, well, I don't know what to tell you, but enjoy missing your teeth.
ダーリーダガー。
あいにく素でも専門でね。
What's even more wild is that her transition from methodical one strike big damage game to combo flash heavy game was seemingly flawless. Darlie in KOF 15 is a pretty damn strong powerhouse of a character, and good lord, her damage output is obscene. No matter what game she's in, be it Samsho or KOF, give her a try. You won't regret it. And she's probably one of the best versions of a black lady we've seen in some time. No cap. You know damn well that this character was gonna be on here, and if I didn't put her here, I'm pretty sure Nisa was gonna beat the hell out of me for it, and I get enough punishment as is.
Nobody knows the color of her eyes. Talk smack and she'll rearrange your back. Sure me.
痛くしちゃ嫌よ。
Shermie is the grappling queen of SNK. Shermie's been a fan favorite since her first appearance in KOF 97, so much so that she's considered to be an all-star of the entire company of SNK. She's one of the more unique grapplers out there, being a person who wants to get up close and personal in a more unorthodox way than usual grapplers. Because unlike most grapplers, she's exceptionally speedy. She has a lunging grab that sometimes is a stunner. She has an anti-air leg throw. She has a retreating strike throw that leads to pain on exceptional levels. And one time, she had a knee of, I wouldn't say justice, but, well, you get the point. Only thing she's missing is a projectile. Wait a minute, why do I hear boss music? Well, about that, when Shermie is pissed off, she goes from a funny grappler to the electrifying and very annoying Orochi Shermie. She swaps her throws for a zoning and very projectile heavy kit based on electricity. And she's no less of a slouch with the new strat. Love her or hate her, throws her bolts, Shermie is 100% one of the baddest bitches of the roster.
This competitor is too strong! Can anyone stop them? Winner!
あなたの弾幕魔を聞いてると熱くなる。
Eagle-eyed viewers would have seen this character earlier in the list. Furthermore, I think it's kind of funny that her brother made top 5, but she makes the podium. That's weird.
You'll enjoy this, trust me. Ready?
Sarah Bryant is the younger sister of Jackie Bryant and the one with the most development move-wise of the two. Sarah initially was a fellow Jeet Kune Do practitioner like her bro, but over the years her style has become a fusion of so much more. She seems to have added assorted martial arts styles on top of the Jeet Kune Do, specifically Taekwondo as shown by her flamingo stance setups. Compared to her brother, Sarah is faster and much more technical in comparison. Yes, I know I said comparison twice, but stick with me. Her options are plentiful, and so is her flashiness. She also can get combos into her somersault kick much easier than her big brother. Sarah is a character that comes to mind when people think of Virtua Fighter. It's a pioneer in the genre, and Sarah is definitely a pioneer in her own right, worthy of being part of it.
You'll never be a match for me.
And here we are at silver. It can't be understated how much this character has brought happiness to me and misery to many. If she's available, she's usually in my highlight reel. And don't you forget it. As soon as you heard that sax, you knew exactly who it was. Everybody's favorite freelance detective, Blue Mary Ryan. Blue Mary is known for her insane damage and more insane utility. She's a practitioner of Commando Sambo, a style heavy in bone-breaking grapples. Mary has usually got me out of rough times with her counters in previous games and her vertical arrow. But what really catches people off guard are the combination of her crab crunch slide, her dodge, and her suplex. It's rather crazy how consistent she is over the years. And in the new gen games, they finally made her taser part of her base kit. And hot damn is it a massive boon to her combo routes. Oh, and everyone loves when she lands the dynamite swing. All in all, whether you try to protect your neck or try to protect your legs, it doesn't really matter once Mary gets in your face. Welcome to Suplex City, bitch.
with a climax!
清めます。
What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner! Winner!
無駄が多すぎるのよあなた。もっとスマートな戦い方を模索してみたらどう？
And here we are, my queen of fighters, if you will. And to think, all it took was a very special kind of KO to have her as the undisputed #1 lady on my list of badass ladies. Life is strange, yo. Ain't that some shit? When I was a wee lad, I never knew King was female until I beat her with a burn knuckle with Terry in KOF 95. I can't express how stunned I was when I saw her tux rip to show her bra. That shit awoke something in me, and I have stood by the kickboxing queen ever since. King is a Muay Thai practitioner that gives Joe a run for his money. They have a pretty funny and friendly rivalry where Joe constantly buffs his chest about his accolades, and King just brushes him off and cares about one thing and one thing alone: beating your face into the ground. She's also a bit of an all-star, only missing Vanilla 02 and KOF 12, which we don't talk about. King also is rather respected in the lore of KOF, as she's considered to be the de facto leader of the women's fighters team. Her legacy as one of the toughest gals in the business can't be overstated. She is a legend in every sense of the word. King definitely lives up to her name because she is a royal badass and the icon for what a lady character is about for me. All hail the queen of fighters, aka King.
What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble! Winner!
悪いがこっちはあんたみたいなことは戦い慣れてるからね。
If you stuck around this long, many thanks to everybody that stuck around. This has been a very large undertaking. It took longer than I needed to, but I'm glad it's done. Thank you to BZ for his wonderful contribution to the list. Really appreciate it. All of their information will be in the description below. May is going to be a month where I'm going to be working on talking about Street Fighter 5, so expect to see a lot of streams with me playing Street Fighter 5. I think this is going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. Got some good content, got some ideas coming along the way, maybe a new showcase or two. But yeah, thanks a lot for sticking through. Hope you're enjoying the footage, and talk to you guys real soon. See you in the next video.